Oh my god, it works. Wow. That's whew, that's amazing. No stress. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the HL Show. I am your host, and yeah, it's been a while. I think it's gonna be like 3 weeks since I uploaded a video, and I've had some couple of requests upon this video that we should do the impossible table. By a couple of requests, I mean myself. Alright, so basically what we have here is the impossible table. You can find it on Thingiverse. I will list it in the link below. So it comes in 4 parts. You have the surface, of course, and the 2 supports. Now, as you can see here, these are the supports here. It comes like as a Y shape, and the triangle shape for the base and the top part. I used the PLA Silk Gold filament for these prints, and to me it turned out really well, but because of the, as you can see here, a couple of the surface, I just need to change. I'm not sure if you can see this clearly yet. I just need to change the thickness of the walls and the top and bottom to make it a bit thicker, so we can add more filament on here. The texture of the gold, it's quite nice. I'll be printing more of this filament, the silk gold. I'll be using the silk string here, as you can see. It's a nylon string. So let's begin. We have the parts here, and I'm just going to glue them together, just like so, with a super glue. So we're just gonna wait for the glue to dry, and we'll take it from there. For the time being, I'm just gonna get the strings and measure them, cut them as equal for both, for the 3 points here, and one will be connecting this from one to another. Alright, so they are glued together, and it will be arranged like so, on top of each other, and attached with strings all the way down. So let's just do it. Okay. What's hard is trying to get this thick string into this little hole right there. Trying to thread it through, and it's quite a bit difficult, so it stresses me out. So I'm not sure how this is going to work out, but as I can see, it's quite impressive, it's quite nice. I've trimmed the edges and just fixed this on top here. It's still wobbly. I think it's gonna break, but I'm not sure yet, because the supports here, as you can see, the support here, it's quite flimsy, and it's not greatly stuck on. If I'm going to use this as a vase or to a plant or something, a stand or a mini table, then of course you'll be needing more support, more info inside the print here and here, of course. But with these, as you can see here, I just added like little strips of PLA extra here to make it a bit strong with the support itself. But let's test it out, and that's the main concern here. As you can see here, it's quite steady in terms of holding itself. So I'll be using the very small objects. I have a light bulb here, just I'm going to place that on the top, see if it holds itself. It's a bit heavy for it. I think that's because of the support of this the Y shapes. I think that's a bit flimsy here, but I mean, it holds itself, as you can see here. It's fine, it's okay, there's nothing wrong with that. I'm in between of using a plant, and now let's test out the plants here. Let's see. I'm so scared that's gonna break. Alright, so let's find out how this is gonna work out for us. I don't think it's gonna be for the best, but let's just do it. Alright, ready? And ooh. Wait, one second. It's unstable, I mean, because of these strings right here. I mean, if I hold this, I'll be fine. You can see here, if I hold that and let go, it will be fine. Yeah. So let me try to glue these together. Alright, so I glued these in here to make it a bit tighter, and it seemed to be very, very strong. And pushing through, it's quite sturdy. So let's test out the plants again and see if it works. Oh my god, it works! Wow, that's whew, that's amazing. No stress, but it's quite good. I mean, it's quite nice. It just needs to be equal from all sides. Other than that, it's perfect. It's quite strong. I mean, here we go, that's another one here. Wow. Alright, so coming to a conclusion, this design is quite sturdy and strong in its own content. But the physics behind it, it's really interesting. Understanding it from a perspective, I saw it online and I didn't know what's going on. I didn't know how this can hold itself. So looking at this from this perspective, I can see that this string in the middle, that's what holds this together, and the accessories on the side just to support it, but these just to stabilize it in one place so it won't go wobbly. But this is the main part here. This is the first time using the gold silk filament. It's quite interesting how it came out. I used 10% infill in this piece. For those who don't know what an infill is, it's a support within inside the model to hold it together and make it stronger. For this I have used 10%. Next time if I was to do this, I'll be using 50% to make it more stronger. Yes, other than that, it's quite good, and it's a good model to learn from in terms of physics and sustainability. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. Please do like and subscribe. Don't be shy to leave your comments down below. Other than that, thank you and stay tuned.